Minions have spawned.
Hi guys, it's Sino. Today I wanted to show you guys some gameplay from a ranked game of mine because some of you have been asking me about to do a video doing like the decision making process in game that I would take, and I thought this was a perfect game to sort of showcase like what kind of things I'm doing in the game and why things are happening the way that they are. So, in advance, I apologize for how the sound quality might turn out in this video, because I am recording from my room. This is raw footage, and I'll be recording in one take. So, there may be some errors and some things that come out not too great. So, I apologize about that, but we'll see how we go. So here I'm playing Lucian. This game that we're in right now is around the, I think, high plat MMR bracket. So yeah, it's just this is the lane phase. As you can see, it's kind of pretty standard. I hit level 2 there before they did, so I decided to go in for an aggressive trade. Lucian has one of the strongest level 2s as an ADC, so it doesn't really matter which champion you're playing. As long as you hit level 2 before your opponent, you should definitely go in for a trade, assuming that you don't stuff something up completely and leave yourself open to get attacked. It's always a good option. So here I'm just shoving the wave in to cause the enemy ADC to have to farm dangerously under the tower, and this Caitlyn doesn't really have the option of going aggressive on me, even though she outranges me and outpokes me. She doesn't have much of an option to go aggressive because of the fact that I'm pushing her in. So she's forced to attack the minions, because if she doesn't, they're going to be eaten up by her tower. So I'm just going to fast forward here a little bit, because nothing interesting is really happening. Pretty standard laning. I'm going for, just to clarify, the way I'm trading is I'm queuing through minions to hit Caitlyn, and utilizing my passive as well, which is the double shot. I'm trying to make sure that I hit the Qs through minions, because it's when you don't hit them, especially when you're playing Lucian, you end up wasting a lot of mana, because it's a pretty low cooldown ability and you can just spam it over and over, and if you're not making good use of it, you're going to be left out of mana pretty quickly, so it's not really worth it. Yeah, it's been a pretty easy lane so far. Trade. At first is good, but then doesn't end too well. But that's okay, because I've got a Sona. She will just heal me, and I've got a few potions here as well, I think. I just use them. There I misjudged the range of my E and go aggressive. I'll fast forward this again. Soon. There's a trade. So she steps a little bit too far forward. I had to use my heal just then, otherwise I was probably going to die from that down auto attack and the minions. So I Sona stuffed that up a little bit. She flashed onto the Kate and wasted her flash. There was probably no chance of us getting the kill then, because Janna had exhaust up. But now she doesn't have exhaust. And Kate wasted her heal, so I'm gonna back here. I have a fair bit of gold. I can afford a BF sword right now. There's Kha'Zix coming. Try and bait something out here, I think. And Lily's coming down, so he just jumps away, and that's the end of that. Kate over here is playing really aggressive. So if she stepped a little bit further forward, I probably could have jumped onto her and killed her. Yeah, I'm just going to shove this wave in so that we're denied some CS when they come back. I'll fast forward that. Just running back to lane. So I have picked up a BF sword and a long sword. So I'm pretty strong right now. Kate's come back and she just has a BF sword. So I am stronger than her at this point. So I'm definitely going to be looking to trade as much as possible. And especially at this point in the game, my abilities, assuming that I, hit them, will be doing more damage than Kate's abilities at this point in the match. Because I'm aware of this, I'm going to be looking to play a bit more aggressively. And so I'm going to make trades happen whenever I can. So I'm just being a bit aggressive. I'm going into trade now. Just have to get too far forward. And that was a good trade by us, and I was able to get the kill. We hit level 6 before they did, so or before Janet did at least. So that was really smart of Sona by ulting them straight up as soon as she hit 6. Because we had the definite advantage. Now I'm killing this tower because during the early game, towers eventually scale up in their defenses. So in the early game, they're not too hard to kill, except for the fact that I would have less damage early game than late game. But here we are, I've got the opportunity to kill the tower. I'm just letting it now kill the last few creeps so that I don't have to worry about that. But otherwise, yeah, really well played by Sona, and that was a really good win by us. I'm currently got 20 more CS than Caitlyn, which is a pretty decent lead. And we got their tower, which is also a good lead. Fast forward here, we think they're doing dragon, so we're going up. They did dragon, unfortunately, we can get there in time. So here there's 3 of us and they've wasted a lot on dragon, so we can go in for the trade. Now I stuff up my ulti because I didn't think I was going to kill her. But that's okay, I got a double. That was a really good win for us. They did get dragon, but early game, a few kills on an ADC is probably better than first dragon. Fast forward. Farming away, my team's doing stuff in the mid lane. Getting free hits off on that turret because I know Kate can't really hit me, assuming the fact that she's going to miss all that CS. Now I'm backing, and I'm going to run down the mid lane and see what I can do there because our bot lane's fairly pushed up, so there's not really any point of me going up there. It kind of leaves me open to being attacked if I push too far forward because we had taken their tower, so my first tower is pretty far away from that point if I were to go up and try and CS in front of Caitlyn. So here I see that there's no one around to contest this red buff with me from the other team, so I take it pretty easily. Forward. I'm hoping that we can push up this bot lane so we can take that second tower as well. Cullen goes in, Alex gets caught out. The Thunder gets caught too. I don't know what she was thinking, I guess she thought she could kill me, but I was full HP and she didn't really do that well, so. And now my team's just getting a bit greedy. What we should do is back off a little bit. And yeah, wasn't stuffed up there, so that was a free kill. Kate flashed away from me, I flashed as well. I live on a sliver of health. I was pretty lucky that Sona healed me actually, so that was a bit stupid by me. But if Caitlyn didn't flash, I probably would have got the kill closer out of the tower range and then been able to run away. Cullen tried to kill Kha'Zix there and failed pretty miserably. Just backing, just running around thinking that I might be able to bait Kha'Zix out, but nothing really happened. running back. Saw Lissandra running this way, so I tried to intercept her, but Nidalee was able to get the kill. Now I'm just clearing red buff so that I can join the team in some fighting and do more with it. Just pushing the mid lane because all my team is in top and there's no one here to defend this tower, so I can get some free damage off on it. Talon's up top by himself for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. But like I said, there's two of them there. Not really any point of me getting in position to fight because I've got no one that can really kill for me. So I'm just going to take this free tower mid because the other team has decided to send all their resources to stop my team top. Away. Cassandra is trying to back, and I think she's kind of given up hope at this point because she's 2-8. So yeah, nothing really to showcase there, just some really poor low play. There I tried to get Janna, but failed pretty miserably. Kha'Zix ends up killing me. Pretty unfortunate. I'll just fast forward. That was pretty greedy of me. I thought I could get the kill on Janna, but yeah, Kha'Zix is obviously quite strong. 6 kills. So here, my team is going really aggressive, pushing towers. They're all bot, and like what happened before, when they were top, I'm using the opportunity to get free damage off on that tower. These guys try to fight me, but they can't really get to me. I don't think I have the flashes up. Riven basically gives me a free kill because I'm very fed right now, and she basically ran where she shouldn't have. I'm going around to see if I can intercept this Lissandra. She spots me. And here we are, doing minions, applying pressure. Damage off on that. I'm just going to back away because we've got minions. Fast forward. See that I can get some free farm here. More farm, pushing this wave in, denying them the CS. Get these drugs. I'm just gonna back here. Fast forward. All my team is pretty much snowballed out of control from here, and we're a lot stronger than them across the board. It's not just me that got fed this match. It looks like Talon and Nidalee got really fed too. Here I'm just going to join in the action, see what's going on. Clearing this mid. And it's all about applying pressure on the map. The best way to... Yeah, Janna just gets completely caught out there. She underestimates my damage, didn't respect it. Riven's going ham. Yeah, my team kind of got caught out there. There's not really much I can do. If I were to jump in there, I had no one protecting me. Probably would have died. So I'm just rotating up here to farm some more. And now I'm going to go back in because Sion's gone in, which gives me a window to re-enter the fight. He catches me off with his invis there, but I can kill him pretty easily. And yeah, like I said, it's all about applying pressure. When you see someone go on one side of the map, you can either help them out, or if you're not in position to do so, like I haven't been most of the game, like there's been action going on and I've been too far to get into the midst of it. So what I've been doing is just essentially applying pressure in other lanes where it's been possible for me to do so. Pick up an easy kill on Lissandra there, and I'm just going to back out because if I stay, Kate can probably kill me. Get that back. And I'll give you a bit of insight to my itemization. I started off with an Essence Reaver and Rapid Fire Cannon, which is pretty core on Lucian. Lucidity Boots to give me that 40% cooldown. Or is it 30%? 30% I think, altogether. Sorry, 30% that I get from the Essence Reaver and 10% from the Lucidity Boots, so that's 40% all up. And I've gone for the Bloodthirster because they've got a pretty high damage team that basically gets up in my grill when they try and fight champions like Riven and Kha'Zix who are just going to jump on me. So when I'm hitting them back, it's going to be good for me to heal up and have that shield to protect me against them. I saw an opportunity to get a free tower. My team wanted to go for kills, but that's okay because I knew that I had the damage to take down that tower myself. Obviously, the inhibitor tower is more important than a few kills, so I've done that. Couldn't get the kill on the Sandra there, but the game is pretty much over at this point. We decide to back out because a few of them are about to spawn. I see that their red buff is up, so I take that. And I think we decide to go for Dragon here. No, we don't. Sorry, just gonna rewind that so you guys can see what happened. So what's happened here is, as I'm taking red buff, Sion gets into position in this brush, and what they're doing is they're following him. They think he's alone, so Riven goes way too aggressive. I get a free kill on her, and Lissandra comes out. I'm waiting for her ult to come out. I go back in, couple free kills, and that's game from there pretty much. They went too aggressive. They went for the desperation play, thinking they could catch someone off because it's pretty much the only way they were going to get back in the game. Sion's pinging Baron, which is a decent option at this time because they have 3 down, but Talon and I can easily take this inhib tower and the inhibitor, so I think that's more of a worth trade-off because after we can take the inhib, we can go Baron after, and they have to defend 2 super minion lanes. So that's the decision I've made. I think Sion's starting Baron now. Yep, they've all gone to Baron. They should take it pretty easily, and this is pretty much game, guys. There's not really any way you can stuff up the game from here unless, you know, one person's running into him and getting caught, which is pretty unlikely because we're all pretty strong at this point. Just clearing some waves, waiting for my team to get amongst the action. Now they've all pushed up to their base, so I'm going to join them. And it's pretty much a matter of time here. I've got the opportunity to flank at this point because I'm that strong and no one can really kill me. Like, Lissandra's ulted me, but you know, I'm just going to explode them as soon as I get up. They don't have the damage to finish me off. If I was any weaker than I am now, that would have been a really stupid play because an ADC is generally pretty squishy and easy to kill by that point in the game. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's pretty much it. The way this game unfolded, the decisions I made were essentially from start to finish, getting small advantages in the lane phase, making good trades happen when possible, just playing well from the start of the game and getting an advantage over my lane opponent, and then from there it was pretty much just snowballing the game, pushing lanes, forcing the enemy to go into the positions that I'm pushing, helping the team out in other areas of the map, joining in team fights as a strong ADC. A lot of people make the mistake of when they play ADC, they get fed and then they'll sit in a side lane and just farm and try to, you know, split push and 1v1 anyone that comes in, and they generally end up losing the game like that because they didn't join in their team and help their team get advantages whilst being the strong person in the team that can carry the fights. So yeah, it's all about, you know, winning the game is all about knowing when to group, knowing when to split, picking your fights, you know, allowing the team members of your team to do their necessary jobs, and then so that you can do your job as well. Like, you shouldn't be trying to be a frontliner as an ADC, and you shouldn't try to be, you know, backlining as a Scion or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think of this kind of video. I hope that I was, you know, pretty clear with my explanations of my decision-making process and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Sino out.